Straw Hut Media.
Hey guys, we are back. I'm back with my favorite Elsa Jean.
Yeah, is there another one?
No, there's not another one. She's
I
got
hope
great jeans and she's Elsa Jean and she's the queen of the scene and she's gonna be clean. I don't know. I should have quit while I was ahead. Anyway, how embarrassing for me. How are you being?
That was your time to shine too.
No, I'm never going to get it back.
Yeah.
I'm going to be thinking about that tonight when I'm going to sleep. Damn, I could just say Mean Jean Queen.
Yeah, Mean Jean for sure.
Oh, mean. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Mean Jean.
My friends all say, you're just mean.
Oh.
One of my friends told me the other day that I'm amused by a fly. She was like, you're the happiest person I know. You get amused by a fly. And I was like, I don't know how to take that. She's like, you're my favorite person. And it was like,
a nice thing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Not.
I think that's really cute. And I've never heard that before. I wonder if anyone said that before. Because that's cute. You're amused by a fly.
Yeah.
Like, it means, like, to me, like a sunny
Airheaded.
disposition. No, a sunny, like my ex used to say, Pollyanna. Like, you think everything's, like, fun and interesting and But that's not an insult. That's
It's not.
a nice thing.
It is.
Because everyone is so bogged down in their fucking shit all the time. I think it would be nice to live in the clouds.
Depression is coming from COVID.
Exactly. Can I just say one thing before we go ahead? Okay, there was the best Ryan's Roses. So Ryan's Roses is on Kiss FM, maybe because you don't listen to radio, but being in the car. So basically, Ryan Seacrest on the radio in the morning, he does a trying to catch people cheating.
Oh, yes. I know this.
Oh, it's so
is that
fucking
real,
good.
though?
No, it's
I think
real.
it is because
It
some of these
is.
people really get tricked. I've heard ones where they really did. I heard one where he sent it to his mistress and was like, I can't do this anymore. And the wife was hysterical. And they're like, we're just going to let them be. I was like, you guys are messy.
It's so good. I need to find them, like, because I pull my car over before I get to the gym and I will wait and be like, I need to know where this goes.
Yeah.
And some of them are just idiots and you feel like the girlfriend's a little bit crazy because he's not actually cheating and you're like, okay, go home with that. But anyway, this one was really good. So basically, she called up, she wanted to find out if he was cheating. The lady was like, can you send the roses to anyone you want? It's free, yada, yada. That's the thing to try and catch them cheating because then they'll use the wife's name or they'll use another name and then they know they're cheating. So he's like, okay, I guess we'll just send it to Melody. And then you hear the wife in the background. She's not supposed to speak. You go, ah! He goes, is there someone there? Is there someone there? And then he was like, okay, yeah, your wife's on the radio. And she goes, who is Melody? She goes, my kids. She goes, my kids have been calling out to Melody and I thought they were asking for their little mermaid dolls or something. And whenever I'd give it to my little 2-year-old daughter, she would scream. And it was so, because she'd be like, that's not Melody. Like, and she's like, you've had a woman in our house by the name of Melody, and that's who you're sending these roses to in my home. I mean, that's fucked up.
It's so sick.
He's having an affair in their house with the kids. She's married to him for 6 years.
Listen, you think that people wouldn't do that shit, and they do, and they'll surprise you. That's why I'm never, ever dating again. It's because you'll be blindsided by it. Like, why in the home with the children?
Well,
like your
haunting.
children.
There's been a woman in your house, and your kids are missing and asking for her.
That's crazy.
You're married to this guy. They happily
6 years isn't even that long of time. Why are you having
almost the 7-year itch? So although he's a little bit early,
jeez,
I know, but I was like living for it though. I mean, that's like
I'm
haunting.
sure
She already
were.
knows. Like the lady, they're like, "Do you know who this is?" She's like, "No," but my daughter's been asking for it. Like I was like, "Why does she keep freaking out when I give her a doll?" I thought that's what she named the mermaid.
There's this. You know how Thristle, you know how I write articles, and I was like thinking, I was like, what do I want to write about? And I was like, should I do an article called "Stay Toxic"? And it's all toxic ways to catch someone cheating, because I'll do the craziest things, and it always works. I fake texted myself one time and said, "I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you that so and so got me pregnant, and he's not telling you." And I said, because I wanted to break up with him anyways, I sent it, and he was like, "I didn't know how to tell you that I had a kid on the way," and it was real. I was like, wow, I'm never doing that again. Like,
what about the one where you get the therapist to break up with them? I mean, I always love that one. No, but you should write this article. Yeah, no, because it's so smart. I never thought of that. I mean, all the blame, and you're paying them, so they should just like take that.
They will do it.
Sorry, you're not good for her.
Anymore.
This is not good for my client.
And then I just sit there and I'm like,
it's like a mediator for like your life. Yeah. Okay, so now we have air taskers that will stake out your boyfriend. We have therapists that will do your dirty work and break up with them.
Oh my God, you gotta watch Love is Blind. The
So-
new season. Just skip forward into where they meet each other
Right.
because it's so good.
I saw that everyone was up in arms the other day about one of them because he was like, looks are really important to me while
And
he
she
was still
said she
chatting
looked
to
like
her.
Megan Fox.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one? Yeah, that
yeah,
one was good.
yeah.
Do you know what? That seemed really cringy until I saw her in Instagram. She posted a funny video going, anyone that's ever said that
Yeah.
about me can come forward now, please. Actually, Julia Fox wrote under it going, I see it, babe.
Yeah,
Like,
I see the eyes.
yeah.
I saw the eyes. But yeah,
I
it's
don't
so
really
good.
see it.
I know. I didn't want to be mean, but
We're not being mean. It's like, she's a pretty girl.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, she's
of
not
course.
listening. Okay,
Yeah.
so
You never
anyway-
know.
Oh yeah, she's hashtag whatever that bitch's name, and then she'll
Chelsea.
find it. Yeah,
Chelsea.
Hashtag Chelsea
I
Megan
like that
Fox.
show. She's my
Yeah.
favorite one. She's my
Yeah, but
favorite
there was this
character.
other girl. He was talking to her, and she was like, they were hitting it off well, and he's like, "Well, I need you to look like this, this, and this," and she's like,
Love is supposed to be blind.
Yeah, and he's like, looks are
what?
really important to me. And she's like, why would I want to continue with this if you need to be skinny but have a big butt? Then you need to have this, and she's like, what?
It
Like, why
can't
would-
be real.
Yeah.
These people getting on these shows, it just can't be real.
Oh no, I deleted all my notes. My
Oh,
fat
gosh.
ass always deletes shit.
What did you do for Valentine's Day?
Oh, Shannon. Shannon works at Equinox Gym in West Hollywood, and she is amazing. And she came up and was like, "Do you co-host the Heartbreakers podcast?" And oh my god, it was so cute because like I never had anyone like recognized from the podcast, and it was so nice. She loves it. She said it's like the old love line. Anyway, she was the only one that got me a Valentine's Day card when I came in.
Well,
and
that's
she
nice
is
of her.
amazing,
That
yeah.
is so sweet. I
Yeah.
love Valentine's Day.
Right.
I love when
What
people
did you do?
Me and Lucy went to Top Golf for a little bit. Yeah.
Valentine's.
Yeah, we had a Valentine's Day, and then our other friend Madison came. What did I do during the day? I got 3 different flowers. None of them had cards. I know who sent one,
Mhm.
and then the other 2.
Oh, I saw that. You got so many flowers.
Yeah, and I got a lot of nice text messages.
Well, you love Valentine's
I
Day, so I'm
do.
glad.
I'm really from now on
Yeah.
texting every guy, "You're my favorite," and they'll
Yeah.
send flowers.
You're my favorite. You should
Happy
just get a
Valentine's
group
Day, you're my favorite. A group
Mass
message.
message them like in your.
I was thinking about mass messaging them all and being like, "So who sent these ones? Who sent these?"
You know, you can do that on Instagram. Like, you just select everyone, but it sends individually. You can
Oh,
say send
okay.
as group or send individually.
Okay.
So you're like, are you up?
Yeah.
all
Hello.
yeah. Speaking of Valentine's Day, so I went on a date the other day that I didn't know I was on.
Okay.
Right?
How does that
okay,
work?
so you know there's meetings that I go to. So there's a guy in there. He seems really nice. I'm gonna like try and make an effort to make more friends, right? So then he's like, yeah, we'll go out to lunch after this. Anyway, ends up being busy. He's like got a whatever job. He's got a job. Like, it was the middle of the day because sometimes
Thank
I'll go to the
God.
lunchtime meeting till 1, like to just break up the day a bit. And then so he said, let's do dinner instead. And I'm not thinking anything of it. So we go out to dinner, and then he's like, oh, you're just so handsome, and like saying nice stuff, which
He was
was
like,
fine.
"Just get your cock out right now." Like, the way you said that was so.
Well,
like
and
he was trying to
then
seduce you.
he said, oh my God, I bet you're really hairy. And I was like, oh, rude. But he's like, no, it's so hot.
I was
then
gonna
he's-
say, is that a negative thing?
No, but
No.
then he wanted to smell my armpit. Smell my armpit.
like that.
Oh, you do?
I
Smelling
like this.
armpits? So I
I
asked him
like
what it
that.
was about. It's like smelling masculine smell.
Yeah, I like the smell of
Armpit.
pheromones. And if I like someone, I'm
Yeah.
attracted to them, I want to smell
Like-
not dirty, but if
Ugh.
it's a little
Yeah.
sweaty,
Yeah.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. I really am.
Well, okay, so by that stage, I kind of was like flattering or whatever. But then he's like, oh, I wanted to walk you home. Like, I don't want to go home to my kids yet.
So then what happened?
So we just
That's
walked
it?
around. I didn't want to be on a date with him. I wanted to make a friend, and I didn't realize I was on a date. And
Damn, that sucks. That happened to
Yeah.
me.
because I thought I was
before.
making a friend. He's really like a fun, nice guy.
So then say that.
Yeah. And also, we're in literally a support group together. Like, it's supposed to be friendly. You can make friends without wanting to fuck.
I think people go to those support groups just to
That's
fuck.
true. On Will and Grace, she used to go to AA meetings, like in the show. She'd be like, that's where you meet men. Like, they're all like working on themselves. They're good. They don't get fucked up. They're like...
Someone tweeted, "I'm going to go to the gym on Valentine's Day to know who's truly single."
Oh, right.
Smart.
Good. Oh, we need to come up with some of those. Where to meet men, how to figure out if they're
Where to
single or not.
meet men for sure in LA's.
eligible
Wally's.
men that aren't fuckwits.
Wally's.
Oh,
And don't
yes.
go late when there's a bunch of people leaving dinner and just grabbing drinks. Go at 7, 8 o'clock, sit
Yeah.
there for a while, get a nice table. And
Have you been keeping up with Wally's, like going there often?
I haven't gone often, but every single time I go there, I have such a great time. There's
Yeah.
such good men that are there. Like,
Mm.
seriously. I think that's the only place to
It's known
pick up
for that.
a
Yeah.
good man. And I don't have any other suggestions.
What about
And I-
Beverly Hills Hotel?
In Beverly Hills
Yeah.
Hotel at the Polo Lounge, tons of like that bar area. I forgot about that. That would be my two places that I wouldn't go looking anywhere else. Seriously. Like, in all seriousness. I wouldn't even try
Well,
it.
you're not going to
Like,
go to like a fucking club on La Cienega or Sunset.
No.
Oh, no.
No way.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
All right, I guess let's get into the hot topics of the day.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Okay, a woman gets gifted a post-breakup gift after dumping her boyfriend. She's gone viral on TikTok after 15 million views. She broke up with the guy, and in return, the man gives her a pink heart-covered gift bag containing a note and a book. The note read, "I know you don't love me anymore. Love yourself now." The book was Fall in Love with Yourself, the ultimate guide of self-empowerment and self-love.
What kind of slam is that? Like, you are so unstable. You need to, like, I would be like, that sounds so nice. And like, oh, thanks so much. But thank you for telling me that I have no love for myself. Like, that's like one time I cheated on someone and they sent me flowers. And then I texted them. I said, thank you so much. And I went the whole day and I finally opened up the card and it said, thanks for cheating on me. And I was like, wow, that was really, anyways, why do that?
Okay, so is that the worst gift? Do you know what? It depends. Because, like, what if it was a really sweet, like, intelligent guy that was, like, meaning it sincerely? Either way, you're doomed, because I would not want him to give me that. I'd be like, oh, what a sweet man. He's so together with his life that he's literally trying to help me get through this breakup.
I mean, it says on here, people on TikTok are calling out the woman for faking the stunt. I actually think that this is a stunt.
Oh, don't kill my life.
I think it's
that.
a stunt. Seriously.
Fucking TikTokers, they've ruined
Don't you
everything
think?
for
I
everyone.
think that sounds more fitting to me that she did this for herself. And
I hope she did it for herself, because it's not such a backhanded compliment then from him. Or if he is sincere, you need to get him back because he sounds lovely.
Yeah, yes, he does. He sounds stable.
Yeah.
He sounds like he read that book. And
Is he seeing anyone currently?
Yeah.
Because I
What's
would
his
like
name?
Yeah, exactly. He can love me back
I think
to
I
life.
need that book. What was it called?
Yeah. Meanwhile, book club, we're getting it.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we love ourselves again, we can go jelking. Jelking is making the rounds on social media as a magical penile enlargement technique. Oh, maybe we don't love ourselves so much. An ancient technique of making your penis larger is going viral called jelking. It sounds hideous, by the way. You pull the tip of your penis, pulling it down hard and fast to stretch it out and make it larger. Ouch!
No way. If you're uncut, you're not doing that.
Okay, so early Arabic civilization where fathers would prepare their young sons for sexual relationships by teaching them this cock massage. Oh my God. Anyway, let's get to the question here.
You skipped right over
Why
that.
are men obsessed with
Oh.
penis size? And what would you do if you caught your man
Jelking?
jelking? Yeah, right. You would jelk it for him. Okay. Is there any techniques that you would use for women to grow their cup size? That was one of the questions here. Is there a way that you can make your boobs bigger? It's kind of two questions because I was asking.
Okay, wait, yeah.
Okay, sorry. So, penis size. Why are men so obsessed with their penis size?
I don't know, because I hear women all the time saying that size doesn't matter. I feel like I'm the 1% will I'll openly admit that I want someone big, but that's just because I've been spoiled. But
Spoiled.
I
Goldie Cocks. Like Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Big one, little one.
I don't know why they're so obsessed with it. I think that it's such an insecurity for men. They can feel that it's not hitting the back. They can feel that it's not going all the way up. And I think that just right from the beginning makes them feel insecure.
They need to get more up on their techniques, like with the butt plug up there and then the penis. Because remember how it needs to hit the wall and pushed between the walls to get
It does make it
so
bigger.
a big dick can do that on its own. If you don't have a big one, you need to not gel, because that sounds like it's hideous and it
That
won't
sounds
work.
like it's not
You need
going
to
to
just
work.
shove a butt plug up there that's vibrating.
Or use a penis pump. That
That's
helps them.
true,
That helps
temporarily.
Or men have a lot of trouble keeping the blood flow in
Yeah.
their dick. Cock rings really help with that,
They
and that
do.
helps keep it big. But you're not gonna grow your dick unless you get surgery,
Yeah.
or unless they do those injections that
Oh,
one doctor was saying.
right.
That's the only thing I've heard
Yes,
about.
yes.
And then when it comes to growing your cup size naturally,
Yeah.
I mean, I've had 2 boob jobs. I think that the only real way is to get on birth control. That's the
My friend
only
used
other
to do that. Like she was like, and so she was in the media. So like people would always write about like her boobs and say like she's had a boob job. She never had a boob job, but the significance in
We'll
the
go
amount of like
yes.
every time she's like, I just need to
2
take the pill, and
cups
everyone thinks I've
sometimes.
had a boob job every time.
I've been on certain hormones and it's grown a full cup size. Like I was completely flat chested. I looked up all different types of ways. I think that the only real way is to gain weight, which I don't know if because
Yeah.
you don't know if the weight's gonna go to your boobs.
It's I know. If
If it go
only then we'd all
everywhere else,
be yeah,
but-
everyone would be eating snacks.
So implants. I think the best doctor ever is Dr. Jarvis. He's at Minneapolis Plastic Surgery. That's literally what it's called. He did the best boob job on me.
Shout out to
second-
Dr. Jarvis. We need a free boob
I
job
was
next
in
time.
and out. I got there at 9:00 in the morning. I was home by 11.
Oh, that is so good.
Out of surgery,
Oh,
home by
remember
ele-
you recovered so quickly because you were
I
drinking
know.
teas and doing all the things?
Yeah, and but he was such a good doctor.
Mm,
Like he was so
yep.
good. It's worth flying there, and he's cheap. Sorry, but he is, and he has no social media, so you're not gonna find him. I got really lucky.
Love that.
Yeah.
Next hot topic, the dating communities of social media are transforming people from the relationship victim to the villain. Popular trend in recent years has changed the zeitgeist of relationships with the viral hashtag Stay Toxic. This trend
what?
has hundreds of thousands of videos, with one video on TikTok advising people 2 to 3 months after the breakup to post a picture of another girl and say happy 6 months. That video has 3 million views. Another video urged people to make a 6 to 10 hour response time the standard communication to people guessing and obsessing.
So what are they trying to do? They're trying to.
Encouraging people to be toxic in their relationships. So like
I see that all the time.
Wait for a long response. Post pictures of another girl and say that you're already with them for 6 months to
No.
get back at people, and hashtag stay toxic and like making fun of it. What do you think?
This is the only thing that why I'm against this. It just hinders your mental health when
Yeah.
you focus so much on an ex or wanting somebody. I'm super toxic. I say whatever, if you want to, but you don't understand how much energy you put into. That's just in
I think you're
hopes that
totally
person
right.
sees that person even cares enough. All you're doing is wasting your energy.
And it's negative energy for you. It's like you're
So
taking
negative.
you're taking the poison yourself. You're feeling those negative vibes, trying to get them to like.
I've done it where I know that certain people are looking or they're going to
Yeah.
see and I'm going to get a rise out of them and nobody else will understand except for that person, and it always wastes so much of my energy. I never truly feel good about it. I always kind of feel bad about it.
Yes.
Also,
See,
what if you
feel
want
bad
to
about
what
it.
if the person that you're doing this to is healthy? They're going to see that and be like, I don't want that. Like when
Yes.
people now I want to live such a healthy lifestyle now that when people try to act toxic towards me, I'm like, I'm not going to talk to you again.
Yeah.
Like posting that is like I would block
And
someone
you
over
see
that.
straight through it. Yeah.
I would never, like, it's such a waste of energy.
You know, there's this
They
saying.
shouldn't be encouraging it.
It's like taking the poison yourself and expecting them to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like
and
you're
it's
feeling
not-
bad about it, and they're like,
I think it's super immature. I see all those videos all the time, and I'm just, again, I know that I don't have much room to talk, but I just think that encouraging people to be toxic is just not good. That's all social media is now, is encouraging toxic behavior. Do this, do that.
well, it's for clicks and stuff, but
It
don't
is.
take it
But
seriously.
people in their early 20s and that are in high
That's-
school and all those
yeah.
kind of things,
They're gonna be so
they
fucked
really watch that and think, okay, yeah, I am gonna.
Exactly, because
They
it
really
is
look at it and
literally
they don't
clickbait. It's like, no,
understand.
that's not real. Like, treat that like it's a TV show or a movie.
And
like,
these are
that's
30-year-old people posting
Yeah.
these stay toxic stuff. 40-year-old people, like I'm just saying, I don't like it.
Okay, hotline questions.
This is for you, James. You're gonna read this one.
I'm going to read you a sonnet. Okay, I need help with an ex after an emotional booty call. For context, I dated this girl for a few years and it was a close relationship. We lived together, traveled long term internationally. Things were good. I wasn't happy, so I broke up with her. It was fairly clean breakup. We didn't talk about it for a year. Due to some unrelated events, we ended up talking again. I found out she was going to Europe to get her master's degree. Not thinking about it, I said we should get drinks and ended up back at my place. Around the same time, I just started talking to my now girlfriend, the same day that my partner and I decided to be exclusive and start a full relationship. My ex hit me up to hook up. I told my ex that I had a new girlfriend and I was open to being friends, but we couldn't keep sleeping together. In response, my ex called her a whore and threw in a few few racial slurs and effectively said that I'm just a slut and it won't last. Feeling completely disrespected and angry, I told her she was a lazy pillow princess and that I was right to leave her for XYZ reasons. Recently, she messaged me on WhatsApp from Germany. She wanted a truce and to FaceTime with me. Her main reason was to share music she was listening to. No, I'm the only person who understands her music, apparently. It was Friday night around 1 a.m. in Germany. She texted me, so she was most likely drunk. Should I respond or ghost her?
Well, no, don't respond. That's just straight manipulation. I mean, people will come up with any reason to talk to you once you put up that boundary. Even if he's the only one that understands her music taste, it has nothing to do with him anymore. It's not like they share a child together where they have to talk about anything. It sounds like he wants to respond. Actually, which I totally get, but like it's just manipulation.
He could be keeping the door open for her. He has a new girlfriend now.
Like
she reacted really badly, yes, but that means she still kind of likes him. She needs to stay with him.
Clearly she's a little bit vicious and manipulative, and she could really hurt the relationship that he's currently in if she really wanted to. If she's already been saying
the racial slurs,
all that kind of stuff, I wouldn't put it past this girl to start DMing and doing just. I would not respond. It sounds like
if you like your new relationship, do not respond.
Stay. That's not someone that's
she's
healthy.
Toxic. I don't like the way she acts. No,
I don't
way.
like the way she acts.
My boyfriend and I have been dipping our toes into the world of BDSM. I absolutely love being a sub. Getting tied up and degraded is fantastic. But I recently discovered I like to be more bratty with him. I love to tell him no or make, for example, the following punishments. However, he had a recent idea of making me wear a butt plug out in public as a punishment. I like the idea, but I'm concerned about the type of plug and how to use it safely. How long can I wear it? Will it totally go in me or fall out? What if I need to take it out while in public? Help.
Wow, so they really like the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because to go out and do that in public,
I would feel like I was going to shit myself the whole time.
Right. So I say do not use a silicone or any type of like plasticky, rubbery butt plug. Use a metal one because it absorbs so much of the lube. And if you're going to wear it all day for multiple hours, your body's going to naturally absorb the lube. So then what happens is it gets dry in there. So then when you go to pull it out, you could actually like hurt yourself. You could cause a lot of tears. It can get stuck that way because there's no lubricant to come out. So you got to make sure that you're pre-lubing if you're going to wear it for multiple hours. Like it really actually is important.
It will just become a part of you. Oh, God.
And then will it fall out? I mean, if you wear a big enough one, it won't fall out. And if you wear one with a good enough base.
Does it go all the way in or the base still needs... Oh, no, that's the problem you have.
Yeah, I had that problem. We're not going to talk about that.
Bloop.
It could go in, too, obviously.
Too far up, because if I'm walking around, it's shimmying its way up into my mouth.
I've worn butt plugs out and about for long periods of time. I only had trouble with a butt plug getting stuck in me when it was pushed. Like when I was like spread eagle and the person just went bloop and it went in.
So you have experience. You've walked around
I've
before.
walked around and whatever. And that's how I know you got to really make sure you're super lubed up. And then if you want to take it out, I say don't take it out in public.
What are you going to put it on the dinner table while you eat your food, then put it back in? Like, what the hell? It's not like your dentures that you have to take out.
I say if you put it in at home, take it out at home.
Yeah, because also the smell.
Right. If you're in a public restroom and I don't know. I just think that.
Imagine if it dropped out. You're in the public restroom, it drops out, it rolls over to the next person. You're like, do you mind handing me that back?
And it's dirty. That's why I don't want the person to take it out in public because it could be dirty and I just didn't want to say that.
You never know.
You never know.
Good advice. Make sure it's lubed up. Don't take it out.
Make sure it's lubed up and use one. And I say use a metal one or a glass one, but the glass slips out easy too. So I say use a metal one.
That's the worst because also if you're wearing pants and it looks like you've kind of defecated, like, because it's just fallen out and you're like, oh my God, or it comes down your trouser leg and goes bloop out the bottom and you're like, oh, look over there.
The one day I was walking and so I must have had like a thong stuck in like the pant leg of one of my sweats and I'm walking and the thong falls out because sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I put pants on.
Oh, okay.
And then it was stuck in
I've
the
had
side,
that. Yeah.
And I didn't know and I'm walking and literally it falls out. I'm like, is that why?
I've had that with a sock, but not
on the side in public.
Oh,
Sick.
God. Sickos. And on that note, thank you for joining us.
Check
Make
your pant
sure
legs.
that you check your pant legs for Elsa's underwear in case they're in there. And also subscribe, like, call the hotline. The hotline
Please.
is on our Instagrams, which are Heartbreakers Pod. Where else can you find us? Go to the link tree there. You'll find everything you need to know about everything.
Yes.
You can also email us, but that's there too. So just do it, okay? Get into it.
And
Let
if you
us-
know me personally, don't be listening to my podcast.
And tell your friends not to if they know Elsa personally too.
Please.
Yeah. We can afford to lose a few. We've got so many. Bye.